thought I looked washed out before in the green, and it's somehow worse now.
Is it?
I look gray.
It's okay, I'll change it in post. I had to sneeze. Happy Hoppy Easter, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Mr. and Mrs. Nerd. We're here to bring you joy, as always, and a way of lifting your spirits. Where are you going? So,
Anywho.
I mean, Easter, right? We got baskets, we got candy, we got eggs, we got toys, you know, the whole 9 yards. But what's the number one thing that people think of when they think of Easter? Are we boring you? You want to wake up and join us?
Can't take it seriously with those ears on.
Anyway, okay. Well, you failed the question.
Why don't you tell us, sir?
Eggs. So we're dyeing eggs. Woo. Hold on. We gotta do that. We got an egg dyeing kit. Now, these are not real eggs.
Obviously.
They're fake.
Obviously.
Which is cool, you know, because it kind of eliminates the pressure of having to eat a dozen hard-boiled eggs after you've colored them.
I don't eat eggs anyway. So.
She doesn't. And I would have had to have eaten all of them. So that's a big no.
What's in it?
So this comes with 12 plastic eggs, obviously, 4 liquid pouches, and 4 plastic bags. Now, normally when you buy an egg dyeing kit, you get like those little pellets that dissolve in the water or whatever.
This is better.
So
now they're all consistent.
True, but I'm kind of concerned. Like, how are we supposed to dye these without making a mess?
What do you mean?
Well, because there's no little cup. There are no cups. They gave you bags, which is weird.
So strange and porous.
Are they?
Like an eggshell. Where did an egg dyeing tradition originate?
That's an excellent question. An excellent question. I don't know.
Wow.
Well,
I just want to point out that when we do things for my holidays, I always have the facts ready for you and for the audience. But when I ask you questions about your holidays, I get...
Okay. Well, all of your holidays come with stories. I have a story for this holiday, but it really doesn't have anything to do with bunnies or eggs. All this other stuff, I don't know. Let's look it up.
I feel like a cup would be better than a bag. I'm not trying to...
That's what I said. Well... I have cups.
Oh.
Because I read the directions and I thought it would be silly to have bags. So I got us cups and I have extra dye just in case. So, trying to stay prepared. Okay, hold on.
Are we supposed to thin this?
Well, it doesn't come with directions. I think it's just do it. I mean, hey. Oh my god, it does come with instructions, but look at this. How are you supposed to read that?
I don't know, I can't. Good luck.
You're supposed to read this. Place an egg inside the plastic bag, then add a few drops of liquid dye. Swirl the egg around while holding the bag shut. Add more dye as needed. Place the egg back in the carton to dry and rotate occasionally. Mixing colors for additional color effects is recommended. For decoration only, not a food product, obviously. Keep away from small children.
Okay. Well,
so we can add more dye if you want. This is weird.
I think because they're plastic. I shouldn't have done this. I should have waited for you to read the directions first. You told me there were no directions.
Well, I didn't see any because I just looked at this and then they were in white. Okay, well, the custom is that eggs were formerly a forbidden food during Lent. So people would paint and decorate them to mark the end of the period of penance and fasting. So it's like a celebration of getting to
Eat eggs again?
eat eggs and not fast.
Why are eggs forbidden?
Oh.
Like
it gets
this.
darker and darker the more you read.
Does it?
It does.
Oh boy.
So I'm going to avoid that.
Fun!
Easter.
It's so dark. Why is it so dark?
I have an idea.
What's your idea?
Don't you normally use like vinegar for dyeing eggs?
Just for the... I feel like that probably is only relevant.
That looks horrifying.
Disgusting, right? It's terrible. It'll dry though.
Looks like something that the symbiote would come out of.
Thank
like
you.
Venom.
That's why I said you should thin this out a little bit. So that we can just dunk.
Sure. I mean, they didn't give us
Put
anything
some water
like
in
that.
it.
Already off to a bad start with this target. I'm giving you 4 out of 12 eggs. Alright.
Stupid.
We're gonna divide and conquer here and try a few different tactics. I'm gonna throw out this bag, because this is ridiculous. And just going to attempt to dye them using her new and improved method. And I'm gonna see how mine come out if I paint them.
Oh, yeah. Whatever you want, dear. Oh, dear. Okay. Now, I wish I had one of those little spoons. Obviously,
know.
They don't give you one of those spoons.
They don't give you anything to do this properly. They kind of just give you a few bags and some juice, and they're like, good luck. That's not how you dye eggs. Look at how this came out. Look at that. What is this? This is how James Marsden was doing it in that movie Hop. So, he can do it. So can I.
You think you guys are the same?
I mean, I feel like I see the resemblance.
Interesting thing to say. Alright.
This is already going better.
Is it?
Yes, it is.
For you or for me? Like, what do you think?
Well, how did yours look? Well, that's nice. It's faint. Are you going to give it like another go around?
I was going to give it another color. If that's what you mean.
Okay. Hey, look at that so far. That's nice. It's a nice blue. What are you thinking?
The water definitely made the dye more difficult to adhere to the eggs.
It's thin, yeah. The only thing I'll say about this is that it will be hard to paint the full egg. Maybe I should let the top part dry and then come back to it.
Maybe.
And do the bottoms in the second go around. Oh my gosh, that is nice. That's a nice yellow. Whew.
They're not looking good. This was a bad idea.
Target failed us. This was an epic fail.
This one definitely turned out the best. So obviously using their method is going to give you a better product.
Yeah, but look how it looks. You used red and blue and it came out black.
It's gross, but it's something at least. The rest of these don't look like anything at all.
That one's nice. It's like a robin's blue. A robin's egg.
It's fine, but it's not great.
Oh. Oh dear.
You just got paint on your shirt.
I did. It jumped out of my hands.
Well,
That was more excitement than I needed. Oh my god.
I don't feel like this is... it's not great. I feel creatively blocked.
Do you?
Because I can't really do anything with these.
Do you want to paint?
Alright.
Put that in the middle. And let's get rid of all this other stuff.
The egg is also a symbol for my holiday that we will be talking about
Life,
later on.
right? Life and rebirth.
It's a symbol on the Seder plate for Passover.
Yeah, I know. Isn't that what it symbolizes?
Yeah.
So, see, I knew it. I know what I'm talking about sometimes.
You always know what you're talking about. You're very smart.
Oh, thank you. I think this is a better method. I think it's better than even regular dyeing because you have a lot more control, and even though it could get messy with the paint and everything, at least it's not going to dye your fingers, you know. And if you get a nice paint kit, acrylic, whatever this is called.
It's a paint set.
Paint set, thank you. Kit. Paint set. You have a lot of colors to work with. So, you don't have to sit there and try to mix them and everything.
It was good thinking.
Thank you. Wow. Oh my god. Are you serious?
What?
Jeez.
Like killing the game over here?
You're destroying the game over there. Holy moly. I cannot believe how clean that looks.
Thank you. I'll take it. The pink is kind of thin, so it does kind of look like it's got a dyed quality to it. Did you say meanwhile?
Mine could be better. Yeah, something about the green. So weird. It just like is lumpy. It won't thin out. Oh, this is frustrating. And now I'm getting to the point where my fingers are in the way of me painting. And the other colors aren't dry yet. How did you do that?
What?
How are you like holding it and painting it still?
I did the top and bottom first, and then I let those dry. I've just been doing layer by layer. Thanks. I accept that.
It's very, very good.
Thank you. It's cute. I like it. I like Peeps colors.
Yeah.
Do you like Peeps?
I love Peeps. I love Easter candy. But it's like with any candy, I only love it for the season.
You can only eat Peeps
like
this time of the year?
All of that stuff, like if I get a basket full of like jelly beans and Cadbury eggs and Peeps and stuff, like I will thoroughly enjoy myself, but then it stops like the next day. Like after Easter's over, I'll eat, whatever I have left, but then that's it. Because it's all too much. Like it's a lot of sugar. With Peeps, you're already, marshmallow and then just granulated sugar that's been dyed on top. Jelly beans are jelly beans. I don't have to go into that. The Cadbury eggs filled with icing, caramel, with the chocolate shell. Like, it's a lot of sugar. So, yeah, I get sick of that really fast.
It's reasonable.
Egg stands would have been a great idea for this.
What are they? What are egg stands?
They're like the little, plastic. It's like wide on the bottom and skinny on the top.
Oh, like an egg cup.
Like an egg cup, yeah.
Got it.
But it's meant for painting.
Oh. Is it?
Mm-hmm.
I thought it was meant for eating a soft-boiled egg.
No, that is. I'm talking about an egg, like an egg stand. It's like an egg cup, but it's not an egg cup.
Got it.
The bottom part is
I was like, what am I missing here?
Like the bottom part doesn't hold this part of the egg. It supports the very bottom, so you can nestle it in there.
Understood.
And paint all around. And then once that part is dry, then you can take it, flip it, and do the bottom. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, an egg cup, like what you're thinking, is meant for eating. Yes.
I'm going to let this layer dry, and then I'm going to go back in. Getting some dry brush techniques in here.
Wow. You should hold a master class in this.
In painting eggs?
In painting eggs.
That would be hilarious.
A master class with Angelina.
It's kind of like Idina Menzel making a Christmas album.
Why?
Do you see the irony?
Because she's Jewish?
Yeah.
Well, she can sing. That's why she did it. You can paint. That's why you do it. It's just the activity. Now on to the vinyl one. What should I do?
You say vinyl or final?
Final.
Final.
The vinyl one?
I was like, wow. Really? Special egg.
Oh. Oh.
What? Making a little stand?
Yeah. Why did I think of this?
I don't know. If anybody can jerry-rig something like that, it'd be you.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
You're the king of jerry-rigging.
I am.
I love that about you.
I am like MacGyver in that way. I could just be like, all right, let me see what I have. Just make something out of it. That was a lot of credit I just gave myself. I'm not like where he is on that level. We're just very similar in that way.
You have so many treasured family members who were or are the same way, so just endears me to you even more.
Oh, well, thank you. A lot of respect for people that can do that. Gotta be real creative. Alright.
Another compliment you're giving yourself.
I know, I didn't mean to do that. Can you tell from the colors I chose?
Buzz Lightyear?
That does kind of remind me of Buzz a little bit. Anything else?
The little green aliens?
No.
Peeps?
No, it's our brand.
Oh, Mr. and Mrs. Nerd.
Yeah, it's purple, blue, and green. It's our colors.
I see it now.
Alright, I'm gonna let that dry. And then that's it, that's me done. I like that.
Thank you.
That one looks cool.
Kind of got some Starry Night vibes with the colors.
Yeah, I was thinking that. So I would say, like, overall, the package that we purchased, the kit itself, 2 out of 12 eggs. And I will, bless you.
Thank you.
I'll give it 2 because it supplied the eggs.
And also, if you do it the way that the kit describes, it's probably going to turn out a little better.
Probably, yeah. But, I mean, it was boring. Like,
it's extremely boring. I guess if you just want them, like, as decoration for something, maybe. Like, but for a craft itself, boring.
Yeah. It could have been way better. But, hey, we took it, we turned it around, and this was a much more enjoyable experience to paint them. So, hey, I mean, I honestly recommend doing that. If you did want to buy this kit and get these eggs, you can keep the dye and use it, you know, try different ways and, you know, get creative with it. But if you want to paint them, I think these are the perfect eggs to paint. I really feel like they absorb color well. And for the most part, they dried pretty fast. Anne's just dried quicker because she knows how to apply paint properly. But it still turned out really well, and it was a lot of fun to do. So the act of painting eggs, I will give a 12 out of 12.
There you go.
Eggs. Yeah.
It's a win.
It is a win.
I think it's interesting that they make these. I approve of them as a vegan.
I was going to say, I think
Don't have to have any animal suffering for your art.
It's nice to have fake eggs because not only can you paint them and not have to eat them, but then you just have permanent decorations. Like,
that's true.
Once these dry, we can just bust them out again next year. So.
Very true.
You're getting an experience and
decor
all for one price.
What'd you say?
Decor?
Is that how it's pronounced?
Decoration. Put up the decorations. Well, I enjoy doing this. Thank you for joining us.
It smells like eggs in here now.
That's weird. Thank you for joining us and for being part of our egg celebration. If you buy this, remember our excellent celebration there. We've got ears. Say cheers. If you do buy this, remember, it's not going to come out the way you think. But that being said, happy Easter to all those who celebrate. Enjoy your brunches and your Easter egg hunts and your overload of candy. We will see you in a future episode, but until then, like, comment, and subscribe. And as always, stay nerdy.